Alright, so shalom, shalom. I do want to start off this video by saying all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, for giving me the opportunity to do a lesson today. I do want to give double honors to the elders and apostle GREATMILLSTONE for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. My name is RAWCHAA for the camp of prophets in Babylon. Alright, and basically I want to do a lesson about basically loving not the world. And when I say love not the world, I'm talking about love not the concept, the things that they do. You know, like celebrating these strange gods, or being part of the crowd doing bad, or, you know, focusing on this world success, because all of it is going to pass away, you know. And I've been meditating about it because, you know, I've been stressing about, you know, school stuff, you know, job, money, all that stuff. But we're in the days of prophecy. We're basically in a day, a time when everything's going to be taken out, and we shouldn't be worried about that. All right, it's even the fact that the book of Matthew, the only begotten son Yahawashi, has told us that what he will take care of all those things for us right now. So we really don't need to worry about these things. But things we do got to worry about is doing the work of being a watchman, because he had commanded us to be a watchman in the book of Ezekiel. So it's our job to basically not care about this world and don't be faltered by it, and do our best to basically serve the Lord Yahawah. And I'm going to the top of what? Love not the world, because that's part of the works. Loving not the world, loving not the concept of it. And I know this is like a basic video, something that all the brothers know. But sometimes when you're in the truth and you're in the world, you get caught up sometimes. And you be loving it, you be hating it, you be, you know, distracted by it to the point where you basically all in the world. And that's not good, because now where are the works of the Lord at? Where is the videos? Where is the camp? Where's the motivation of learning or studying, you know? Where is all that love? You know, remember the first love you had for Yahawashi when you heard the truth and you had all those things? You know, you got to get back to that love, get back to that standard. All right, and now I'm not saying that y'all not trying your best. You probably trying your best, but we got to strike harder now, because we're at the end times. We got to seal our faith. We got to make sure that we are the elect, the prophets, men of the Lord. And to make sure of it, you got to go all out. You know, speaking first and foremost to myself, I'm just saying in general, like, we're in those times. All right, I believe I just saw a video of from GMS Lion. He was talking about how basically Trump is saying that we're gonna have peace in the Middle East, and that's kind of funny, because you already know what prophecy says. All right, when they say peace and safety, suddenly shall destruction come. And the prophecy in Book of Joel chapter 3, how the Most High Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi is gonna basically drag people to the Middle East for that war. So it's kind of like a lie in front of the face that Trump just said, and it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. Everything is going to get worse and worse and worse. It's going to get bad. You know, it's going to get bad, and I wonder who's gonna, you know, and if you're focused on the world so much, what's going to happen? You'll be caught off guard. So let's not focus on the world. Let's not focus about this thing that's worrying us right now, because everything is actually taken care of by Yahawashi. He already planned everything out. As soon as you enter in this truth and you said you love Yahawashi, he already took everything else care of you. Everything. Because you worry about yourself, your spirit, and, you know, and the works that you got to do. Because if you don't do it, you know, you're gonna fall off. You know, being lukewarm, being out of order, doing all these things, you're gonna fall off the truth. You're gonna be out of the midst of what's really going on. And that's bad, because when all hell breaks loose and you out the midst of it, you're gonna be screwed, because now you're worrying, you all over the place, you know. And don't mind my camera facing down, because I was trying to do a video and I don't know where to do it, so I'm just doing it right here, you know. But I was just going to the point is that you're gonna be caught off guard when all hell breaks loose. That's why another prophecy talks about how the Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, you know. And to whom? To the people that's not really paying attention. That's really not just, you know, that's just playing around, loving the world. Because you're not really seeing the woes that's coming to pass. You're not hearing the alarm that's being preached out 24/7. All right? These alarms come from the prophets, from the Lord, the videos, from the news outlets, it comes from everywhere. So you got to watch it and report it. Do your job. If you're not doing those things, then you're going to be spit up. And that's the reality, you know? So love not the world. Don't be focused in it. Don't be worrying about it. Don't be, you know, all that. Focus on your, you know, your goals, what you was told to do. And to do what? To preach. To basically, to preach out the warning, to prophesy. All right, because the day of the Lord is coming. It's coming fast. It seems slow right now because people, well, it's not seem slow. They are moving fast for a reason, but it seems fine now. Everything seems fine because everybody's able to pay off their car rent, pay off their house, paycheck by paycheck. They're still surviving some little money so they could buy food here and there. So everybody's really not that complaining. But it's going to get worse to the point where everybody's going to complain. Everybody's going to be like, what should we do? Who should we supposed to call upon? They're going to ask that question one day. Who can we call upon? They're going to ask that question. And they're not going to know because they love the world. But if you didn't love the world and you stay focused, what's going to happen? You will know who to call upon. All right? Do you know who to call upon? And who is that? YAHAWASHI. And trust in that name. Don't trust in nothing else. Just trust in that name, YAHAWASHI, and you good. Trust in YAHAWASHI. But let me get 1 John 2:15. It says this: love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So if you love the world, the custom thereof, the things that's in it, then what happens? The love of the Father is not in you because you love the things that's in the world. Because everything that's in the world, the Heavenly Father doesn't deal with. He doesn't deal with the sodomites. He doesn't deal with the pedophilic. He doesn't deal with the, rape or adultery. He doesn't deal with that. He deals with modesty. He deals with calmness. He deals with nice. Nope. That's what he deals with. And do you think this world deals with that? No. People be done wrong. People been done dirty. The needy and the poor screech for help while the rich and the unrighteous basically prosper. You think Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI wants that? No. And if you love that type of way, then you don't love YAHAWASHI because you don't love his ways. You don't love the righteous ways that he brought out. So that's why the scripture says what? Love not the world, neither things are in the world. If any man love the world, if you love that, what's more called it? What happened? What did that mean? That means the love of the Father is not in you, meaning that you don't really truly care about YAHAWASHI. You just there, Verse 16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. So that's all part of the world. Pridefulness, lustfulness, gluttousness, covetousness, hatefulness. That's all part of the world. And everybody glorify it. It's actually like a custom, especially in the black community, in the black culture. That's like a custom to do those things, to be prideful, to be lustful, to be a pumped up guy. Instead of just being humble, instead of just using smooth words, instead of not being adulterous, instead of not being hateful, they don't consider it because they're prideful. That's the part of the world, and Yahweh Shemashah doesn't deal with it because it's unrighteous, it's just wicked, it just brings death, it just brings confusion at the end of the day. So verse 17 says what? And the world passes away and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh Shemashah abide forever. But if you focus on this truth and do what you got to do and not worried about the worldly stuff, you're gonna abide forever. And that's just a true fact. You're gonna abide. All right, you're gonna have a stable mindset. You're not gonna be bugged out. You're not gonna worry. Because why? Because Yahawah is there with you. He's there for you. So you don't have to worry about those things. You just gotta, take your time, take it day by day. All right, and I know some of you brothers here, other brothers here, take it day by day. They're not saying it like, in a way just to say because of a catchphrase. It's a saying of you taking your time, doing what you gotta do right now, what you could do, and that's it. I'm not saying be the best of the best, keep all the commandments. No, I'm just trying to say to keep your faith, make sure you do the works of Yahweh Shemashah and do your best. Don't worry about this world. Don't worry about the things that's in it. Because it's gonna pass away. Like Scripture says, what? For the world passes away and the lust thereof. All of it is gonna go. So you have to try your best. Do what you could do. Don't try to beat around the bushes. Don't be trying to do what you gotta do and be sincere about it too. Pray, read the scriptures. All right. A brother Amwan from Pops in Babylon, I had a phone call with him yesterday, and he said something spiritual. He said, just try your best, be sincere, and don't worry about this world. All right, me and him was doing, he was doing, DoorDash, and I was doing Uber Eats. But the point of the message was basically to get your daily bread, do what you got to do now, and go and serve the Most High the best of your ability. There's gonna be times where you basically try and get your daily bread, and next minute later and you fall asleep, but wake back up and do what you could do the next day. Take it day by day. do what you could do that at that point. There's some days where you could do a lesson, so try to fit it in. You could read a book, you could pray. Just do those things that you could do, and don't worry about the world, because all these things are gonna pass away very soon. We're in that time. All right, the day is moving faster for a reason. That's part of prophecy too. All right. Actually, matter of fact, let me see if I can type that in. I said days moving faster. I'll say for the elect sake, because that's basically what it says in the book of Matthew 24. Yup, it says this: and except those days shall be shortened, and that means the days moving faster, going quicker, and that's happening right now. We're already in October. Our next week is October 20th. We're damn near in two weeks in. We're about to be in next month, you know. So it says this: there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So that means just for the man of the Lord's sake, he's gonna shorten the days, and the days are being shortened for the elect's sake. That means the elect got sealed; they already got predestined. So he's just speeding it up so we could get the kingdom, so we can get out of here. And that should be mentality. Speaking first and foremost for me and for everybody, that should be your mentality. Don't worry about the world. Don't worry about the woe and stuff like that. I wish. Fuck it. You know, worry about what you gotta do right now. Take your daily bread, how to survive today, what you gotta put on today, and that's it. Don't try to set up a kingdom in here. Don't try to set up a society here, because all of it's gonna pass away. Give what belongs to Esau, and take what you need for yourself for today, and that's it. Don't be greedy. Don't be nasty. You know, don't be doing too much. All right, keep your life simple. Because when the kingdom of heaven, boy, you're gonna get everything that you want, anything that you want, everything, glory, everything, time, everything. You're gonna have everything that you want. You know, you want a favorite car, you know, fuck the car. You're gonna have a chariot, thousands of them, different colors. You know, sharing it to the brothers. Damn near, Slovakia, my camera turned off because my phone was overheating. But basically, you know, you're gonna be okay. You're basically gonna be okay. My phone's overheating, so it got cut off. So I might just end it off with this little bit precept. I really wish I could add it in, but not precept, because I wanted to grab more scriptures, but my phone just cut off. But it's the same message. The whole point is, don't love the world. Don't focus on this time. Focus on what you got to do, and don't let nothing distract you. Everything else, all those thoughts that comes in, don't let it go in your head, because all of it is just distraction. 1 Peter 5:8, be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And those thoughts that comes in your head in day-to-day life is this distraction from you of what you got to do today. So you got to apply what? Discipline to not think of those thoughts, don't entertain those thoughts, but to do what you got to do and go home, go to sleep, pray to the Most High that you're still alive, and continue moving on. Remember who you are. You're an Israelite man. Remember the stakes here. Remember what is going on, and keep that remembrance in your head. Yes, there's times you can play around, yeah, but remember the main focus of the goal, the kingdom, and that's it. To get out of here, to have basic life, you know. But that's all I want to get into today. Louis edified by this lesson. I do want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, for giving the opportunity to do our lesson today. I do want to give double honors to the elders and apostle GREATMILLSTONE for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.